So it's day 21 and I can't post a playing video today because first of all, I just got home and it's 10 o'clock, so now it is quiet time in the city, and if I could get in trouble if I disturb my neighbors. Number two, I've played a heck of a lot in the past few days, and my body is upset with me for that reason. I've been without chiropractic or acupuncture therapy for 2 or 3 weeks now, and that coupled with my huge, incredibly long playing day on Saturday and then beating my head against the Tchaikovsky for like 2 hours yesterday, plus some more practice of other things yesterday evening, my body is really tired. And then today I woke up and I played viola this morning with my morning chamber group people. We played Mendelssohn Opus 44 number 2, and then I went to my acupuncture appointment and it kind of helped, but boy is my body a mess right now. After acupuncture I came home, I had some chips and salsa and a tiny little wheel of Babybel cheese, and then I scooted back out the door to go to the junior high that I coach on Mondays, and there I spent most of the class period working with them on correcting their wrist position and their bow holds, because a lot of them were playing like this, and of course they need to not have such, their hand is basically supporting the neck of the violin, which is wrong. You can have kind of a relaxed hand. It can bend a little bit, but we don't want this. We don't want to be able to set a teacup on your hand. So I was working with them a lot on that and getting their bow grips a little better. And then I always stay and talk to the teacher after class, and we kind of make a game plan for what we'd like the students to accomplish by the time I see them next week. And then I came home for a couple hours, and despite the fact that I had not eaten a real meal all day, my little Belvita breakfast cookies and a snack of cheese and apple at Quartet's this morning, and the chips, salsa, and cheese that I had before the junior high, by 5 p.m. I still wasn't hungry. So I didn't eat anything yet. And I forgot how long this Messiah sing-along takes and exactly how much I would be playing, because I practiced just a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit when I got home. And then I went to the Messiah sing-along, which you may be asking, why the heck are you having a Messiah sing-along in January? That's more of a December thing. Well, because the majority of 2 counties were on fire in December, and the majority of events in December were canceled because of the fire. So this Messiah sing-along isn't just a sing-along, it's actually a fundraising event for a local charity organization, which I found out this evening is now deemed the long-term disaster recovery organization for the county and parts of Ventura County, the other county where the Thomas fire started in the other county. They don't have an organization like this in their county, so our Unity Shop is in charge of helping Thomas fire victims of this county, Thomas flood victims of this county, and Thomas fire victims of Ventura County, along with their normal people that they help, poverty-stricken, homeless families, they normally help like 9,000 people or something in the area. I don't know. It was a huge number, and now that number has doubled because of the amount of people who've lost everything or almost everything due to these disasters. So normally this Messiah sing-along is a huge packed house event. Maybe it wasn't advertised as well as it is in December. Maybe people just saw that it was canceled in December and figured that it wasn't going to be rescheduled. But we did reschedule it, and it wasn't a full house, but it was a pretty good night anyway. I think it was a pretty decent turnout for singing the Messiah a month after the fact. A month after you would normally sing it, and a month after you probably stopped practicing it because your church is done singing it. So things went pretty well, but it's essentially non-stop playing from 6:30 to 9:30 because we only do excerpts of the Messiah, but we get there and we rehearse with the soloists, and then we had like a 7-minute potty break, and we came back, and then the choir, the patrons, were starting to dribble in, so we started each chorus that we were going to do. And then that was it. Then it was, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock or I don't know, whatever the heck thing was actually supposed to start. There wasn't much of a break between those little rehearsals and playing the actual concert, and of course the concert was just non-stop. It was the first part of the Messiah, like the whole first section, and then the Hallelujah chorus, and that, I don't know, number 53, that's all I'm remembering right now. I was sight reading the second violin part, so I kind of had to try a little bit extra hard. Not that I wouldn't have been trying almost as hard with the first violin part, because I've only played that twice. So I don't know that part much better. Now I just need to play the viola part and round out the fact that I've played, 3 out of 5 string parts of the Messiah. I might even be able to handle the double bass part. So I used to play bass in high school. I haven't played in a long time, but that continuo bass line might be doable, and I don't know how to play cello well enough to ever handle the Messiah on cello. Anyway, so that Messiah thing ran from 6:30 until about 9:30, and then we all, stood around and hung out and talked for a while because it was the first time we'd seen each other. Like, all of us of the community college orchestra, basically, are the people that do it. A few volunteers from that orchestra, which is already just a community orchestra, but it's the first time a lot of us have seen each other since December, basically, or November, or November. Their concert was in November, and I wasn't even in the orchestra last semester because their concert conflicted with one of my LA groups, both of my LA groups actually. So I haven't seen a lot of those people for many months, and we all were talking, and they invited me to go down to the local brew house, which is their normal post-concert or post-rehearsal stoop hangout zone. But I had been dreaming of getting a burger from the restaurant down the street, basically for the entire performance, because I've been starving. I have not eaten a real meal yet today. So I was trying to decide, do I want to get a cheeseburger, or try to get cheeseburger with avocado, or do I just want to go for the barbecue avocado burger? And I was waffling back and forth, and I think I'd finally decided on the barbecue avocado burger. And then I was driving home and found out that they closed at 9:30. So now I'm here, and it's too late for me to play anything today. I thought about putting my phone on the stand and taking some video of the Messiah stuff, but then I remembered that stand partners could be weird about that sort of thing, so I just decided not to. I didn't record anything that I did this afternoon. Sorry, Baron is here on the desk. And I'm recording with the webcam that's in my computer, so I can't, like, show you, but he's just sprawled out on the desk here. Forgetting what I was talking about. Messiah, didn't record anything this afternoon because I thought that I might be home in time to record something, because I've only played this Messiah sing-along once, and it was in 2016 because we didn't have one in 2017 because the world was on fire. So I did not know that it was actually going to be, a call time of 6:15 until 9:45. So here I am, no playing today, and I'll try to record a little something tomorrow. Yeah, I'll have to record and upload something before I leave town, because I've got a rehearsal out of town tomorrow, and they've got us a hotel room because we're playing children's concerts up there Wednesday morning, and it takes an hour for us to get there, to drive there. So to be kind, they got us a hotel room for Tuesday night to stay and play the Wednesday morning concerts, and then we'll all drive home on Wednesday and wake up at the crack ass of dawn on Thursday to drive back up to play more children's concerts on Thursday. I almost want to get the hotel room for both days and just pay they give the orchestra members a discount, so I almost want to get it for Wednesday night as well. I don't know. I'll have to make that decision tomorrow, I guess. What I can show you is I made these little note cards last night, and these are the solo pieces and excuse you, Baron, the solo pieces and the few orchestra pieces that I have right now. Each color has 3 or 4 cards in it, and the purpose of having these is when I do have time in the day, I can pick out 1 or 2 from each color, make myself a rainbow, like a rainbow menu of what I'm going to practice that day. Because I did this sort of thing in college, but I actually, in grad school, and I taped it on my bedroom wall, these rainbow colors of the scales and arpeggios that I was going to practice every day, but didn't. And then all of the excerpts, and I've broken things up. Let me find a good one to show you. I've broken everything I'm playing up into measures or rehearsal to rehearsal letter sections. So it'll just be a small manageable chunk of each piece to practice every day. And if I feel like I did really well with the cards that I chose, then I can add more if I want to. Boy, Baron is a freak for pets right now. Gosh, he's like stoned, but on petting. Ow. Sorry, you're not stoned then. Sorry. Yeah, so I did those note cards so that when I do have time to start practicing again, and when my body is okay enough to start practicing again, I've got those to help me structure my daily practice sessions and make sure that I hold myself accountable for playing a little bit of everything every day. I don't know if I talked about it, but I really need to go to the chiropractor. They are in Montecito, which is completely shut off from the world right now. They're seeing people somewhere in town, and especially after this Messiah saga, I need an adjustment real bad. I need help. I need ice. I need heat. Oh gosh, yeah, my body does not feel great right now. My body is also starving right now. So I was a complete scatterbrain in this video. I made one video previous to this one where I was also a complete scatterbrain and just abandoned ship and shut it down and started a new video. So I don't remember what I've said in this one or that one or what I've covered. So I'm just going to stop. And I don't know, I'll see if I can stand up long enough to make myself a hamburger because I really want a juicy hamburger right now. But I'm also really tired and it's like 10:30. So, kind of late to be eating a hamburger. I don't know. It's a struggle. I will endeavor to post a little something tomorrow. It might be something very simple because I do have a long rehearsal tomorrow evening after a long commute to get to that rehearsal, and concerts on Wednesday. And with the fact that my wrist was a little tight this morning, and I'm not going to be able to get in to see the chiropractor for who knows how many days, I really need to take it easy so that I don't hurt myself. Because I did a ton of playing on Saturday. I did a ton of beating my head against the wall, practicing Tchaikovsky yesterday afternoon. And then I even practiced some more stuff later that evening after I recorded the video stuff. So I've been playing a lot in the last 3 or 4 days, and my body is reminding me of that fact. So I'm gonna go ice and love my cat. Here, I'm gonna pick him up. He's gonna say bye. You're gonna say bye, puppy. Oh, here he is. Yeah, big boy. Huh? You gonna say bye? You want to say bye? No, he doesn't really talk on command. But he yells on command, huh? Yeah. Alright. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow on day 22.